sisters and brothers of the First Nation, Mr. President and friend, Dr. Alejandro, Dr. Students, members of the board of directors of this prestigious university, members of administration, professors, ladies and gentlemen who today take a very important step in their professional career. It is with a deep honor that I share with my wife, to be, for the first time in Manitoba, and at the University of Winnipeg. It's even a greater privilege to receive maybe undeserved a doctorate degree on law. Even more, because this morning at the Thunderbird House, people who are members of the Aboriginal community opened their hearts and their minds to be generous with us. And we receive a lot of gifts, including this, which is knitted, and it will be kept knitted for many years, even when we no longer, because it reflects the culture of this country, of the men and women of this First Nation, but also reflects the ties, because it was put and made by the hands of rulings. Let me say congratulations on what you have accomplished. And I want to reflect afterwards sort of this step. First, let me pay tribute to this university and to you, Dr. Alejandro, for your leadership and for choosing the people who accompany you. Because this must be one of the first universities in the world. And this is my 54 Dr. Honoris Causa that I received, but this is the best one that I've ever received. A university that has a philosophy of social inclusion, a philosophy that goes deep in the interpretation of freedom and democracy. A university that goes deep in the interpretation of human rights, that makes the deliberate decision to include those who were over here before many of us, and to have 9% of your student population coming from the Aboriginal groups says a lot. But more than that, to have a program that includes daughters and sons from the age of 9 years old to begin recognizing their identity. A university that has a symbol of social inclusion and respect for human rights in the most essential manner. Human rights is not just fighting against the noise of a weapon. Human rights is the right to live a decent life, to be included, to respect our cultural diversities, and learn from each other. Human rights is to have the right to have access to affordable, clean water. Human right is to have access to a quality of health care and a quality of education. Human right is the right to have a decent job. Freedom implies an absolute respect to the freedom of the press, to respect the life of those who might have different points of views than ours. Freedom and democracy does not circumscribe only the right to go to vote in an election day. That's an empty democracy. We're not